Shalom Yashrala, first and foremost, we give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem Yahushai, Bahashem Chakodash, double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who rule and taught us truth, and salutations to the Akim, pushing this word in truth and in sincerity with charity. I'm the brother Rapire from the Great Millstone Camp here in Chicago, and Lord willing to have a fine lesson. This is how you battle Satan, all right, when demons hop on you. There's Ephesians 6 and 10. Finally, my brethren, be strong in the Lord and in the power of his might. Put on the whole armor of Yahweh, that ye may be able to stand against the wiles of the devil. For we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities, against powers, against the rulers of the darkness of this world, against spiritual wickedness in high places. Wherefore take unto you the whole armor of Yahweh, that ye may be able to withstand in the evil day, and having done all to stand. You see? So we have to apply these scriptures, all right? Not just read them, but apply them to our everyday walk, man. All right? This is verse 14. Stand therefore, having your loins girt about with truth, and having on the breastplate of righteousness, and your feet shod with the preparation of the gospel of peace. Above all, taking the shield of faith, wherewith ye shall be able to quench all the fiery darts of the wicked. And take the helmet of salvation and the sword of the Spirit, which is the word of Yahweh, praying always with all prayer and supplication in the Spirit, and watching thereunto with all perseverance and supplication for all saints. Excuse me. You see? So there's a spiritual battle, man. We're in a spiritual war. All right? And hey, it's going to go physical too. All right? Because things are increasing, man. This devil, Esau, Edom's going to come down with great wrath. But in the meantime, Satan's at work. All right? He's trying to knock us off our square. All right? He's trying to get into some crevice. You know what I'm saying? That's why we have to put on this whole armor tightly. All right? No cracks. You know? No possible ways. But, Satan's going to do his thing, man. We saw it with Job. You know, the Lord allowed him to mess with Job, you see? And right now, we are going to be tested. We're going through the fire, all right? And Satan is going to hop on us, man, from time to time. But we need to recognize that and recognize it quickly, you see? And pray. Pray, brothers, man. Pray every day, okay? And pray without ceasing, you see? But this is James 4 and 7. Submit yourselves therefore to Yahweh, resist the devil, and he will flee from you. You see? Don't give in to the devil. Don't give in to temptation. Rebuke Satan. All right? That's in Jude, man. The Lord rebuked thee, right? Hey, rebuke Satan, man. We have the power to do such a thing. You see? We're coming in the name of Yahweh, Bahashem Yahushai. All right? And in that name, we are rebuking Satan. You see? Because he's at work. He doesn't take breaks. He's never on vacation, nothing. This is 1 Peter 5 and 8. Be sober, be vigilant, because your adversary, the devil, as a roaring lion, walketh about seeking whom he may devour. Whom resist steadfast in the faith, knowing that the same afflictions are accomplished in your brethren that are in the world. So all our brothers, you know, are going through something, you know, and from time to time, Satan will hop on one another, you know, on one of the brothers, even me, you see? And that's why we have to resort back to the word, all right? This is our shield and buckler, all right? This is how we fight off Satan and the demons. We rebuke him. All right? Because the Lord has given us power, man. And the power starts with the name, right? The name, the Spirit of the Lord, right? Wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. You see? This is how we fight in the Spirit, man. This is Luke 10 and 19. Behold, I give you power to tread on serpents and scorpions and over all the power of the enemy, and nothing shall by any means hurt you. Notwithstanding in this rejoice not that the spirits are subject unto you, but rather rejoice because your names are written in heaven. You see? Our names are written in heaven, man. All right? But also, hey, the spirits are subject unto us. You see, we understand that, hey, when these people wild out, there's demons on them. All right? And sometimes demons hop on us, and we need to recognize it. And that's why we must walk in the Spirit. You see, walk in the Spirit so you can see these things and rebuke it right away. All right? Because the Lord did give us power for these things, man. You see? The spirits are subject unto us. So we have to use wisdom. We have to apply and use wisdom. All right? We can't fight it in the flesh. That's not how it's gonna. We're not gonna win like that. All right. This is 2 Corinthians 10:3. For though we walk in the flesh, we do not war after the flesh. You see, for the weapons of our warfare are not carnal, but mighty through Yahweh to the pulling down of strongholds, casting down imaginations and every high thing that exalteth itself against the knowledge of Yahweh, and bringing into captivity every thought to the obedience of Mashiach. You see, so hey, we're gonna cut them with the word. All right, Satan, the demons, even Yahushai did that, right? This is Matthew 4:10. Then saith Yahushai unto him, Get thee hence, Satan, for it is written, Thou shalt worship the Lord Yahweh, and him only shalt thou serve. All right, so Yahushai always referred to the scriptures. That's why we must put this in our inward parts, so it could be drawn out in the time when we need it, right? But that's how we rebuke Satan, with the word of the Lord. All right? And understanding that the Lord is with us. He's dealing with us. He's the one putting the words in our mouth. All right? Because, hey, we can't do anything without Yahweh Bashim Al-Shai. The Lord's in control of all of this, man. This is the 1 John 4:4. Ye are of Yahweh, little children, and have overcome them. Because greater is he that is in you than he that is in the world. Because these people in the world don't have the Lord. They got demons on them, So we have to be mindful of that. We can't just react in the flesh all the time. We have to react in the spirit, you see. And sometimes that takes, you have to take a step back and a deep breath, and use wisdom instead of react like a fucking beast, We got to use and apply wisdom, like Yahushai said, it's written. We got to resort back to the word, man. That's our power. It's the source. 1 John 5:18, for we know that whosoever is born of Yahweh sinneth not, but he that is begotten of Yahweh keepeth himself, and the wicked one toucheth him not. All right? Because wisdom is not going to enter into a malicious soul. You see? So we put off iniquity. That's where we became a prey to the world and to the spiritual demons. All right? Satan in them. You see? They're coming for the elect. They know who we are. Right? What is that saying? The demon said, Yahushai I know, Paul I know, but who are you? Right? Hey, the Lord knows us, man. He knows the elect. All right? But the Lord is keeping us, man. He's not going to touch us. You see? But, hey, he could play on our thoughts and our minds. He could pin us against one another. When really, in actuality, nothing's, really festering. Nothing really is going on. But demons will make you think otherwise, man. You see? And that's why we have to recognize these things, man, because demons are real. All right? They will throw your whole day off. All right? It's like a wound. If you get cut and you don't do nothing about it, you don't, put a bandage, clean it up or nothing, it's going to get worse over time. It's going to fester and get infected. And same with this, man. If you let Satan play on your thoughts, if you let him hop on you and fuck around with you, and you don't do nothing about it, you're going to be overtaken. You're going to be overtaken. You're going to fall out the truth, you see? And that's why, hey, we got to fear and tremble, man, all right? And apply these scriptures, you see? You could think of King Saul. King Saul, hey, he had the Lord with him, But the Lord took away his spirit and put it on King David. You see? And that's why those that endure to them, the same shall be saved. So knowing all these things, we have to be walking in the Spirit daily, constantly, day and night, man. All right, to the best of our ability, always. That's what the Lord is pleased in, man. You see? Because now you're striving for the truth, and the Lord will fight for you. This is a Sirach, Ecclesiasticus, also known as Sirach 4:28. Strive for the truth unto death, and the Lord shall fight for thee. You see? The Lord will fight for you, man. All right, especially when you're praying to him, you're asking him things. All right, you're asking for things that he could only do. You see? Especially if it's according to his will, the Lord's going to do it, man. And sometimes the Lord's trying you, just like Job. Job was getting tried, man. And Job is a story for us. All right, we're being tried. All right, and the Lord is with us, just like he's with Job, right? Hey, the Lord is with us, and we're being tried. We're being tested left and right, man. All right, constantly. And again, that's why we must walk in the Spirit, man. You see? Otherwise, we're going to fall, you know? And sometimes the demon's so great where you need to fast and pray. There's Matthew 17:21, St. Matthew 17:21. Howbeit, this kind goeth not out but by prayer and fasting. So no eating, no drinking, anything from sundown to sundown. That's a true fast. All right? And with prayer. Because what? The Lord's going to come for your words now. You see, Raphael, he takes our prayers to the Lord. He's ever before the Lord, man. All right? The angel Raphael. But when you fast and you pray to the Lord, you afflict your soul, the Lord comes for your words, man. You see? Remember, the Lord is always with us. All right? You better believe that. And what we're going through is just a test. And it doesn't feel good. Satan hopping on you doesn't feel good. The evil thoughts, it's fucking mind-blowing, man. The evil thoughts that come into your heart. The heart is deceitful above all things. Who can know it? You know, was this Jeremiah 17:9, I think? You see? That's why we got to resort back to the word. We have to remember the scriptures and apply them. So, hey, I hope this lesson was edifying and exhorting. Shalom. On to the next.